Hey girl. How's it going? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do an everyday fall look. Basically something that anyone can do. It is going to be very simple. You might see my babies walking around in the back. I hope it's not too distracting, but that's really the only way that they're going to stay quiet for me to film because I am home alone. Usually my sister's the one that kind of takes care of them while I'm filming, but today they are roaming around on my bed, and so hopefully they'll like just kind of crash and take a little nap. Acuéstate. Ven, Colia, ven. Look, this is one of my babies. Hi, Mimi. Baby. This is my little fat potato, and this is another one of my babies. This is my baby right here. This is my little Naka the Pip. If you guys have not subscribed yet to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can get this show on the road. We'll wait for you. Alright, now that you've clicked the button, let's move on. To prime our face today, we're going to use the Milani Make It Last. You can use this to prime your face and to set your face, and it is super bomb for both. I don't know about y'all, but fall and winter, ooh, my dry ass skin gets so good. For right now, I just put on these areas right here where I want to minimize the pores. I put the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. This is a really good drugstore primer. I recommend it if you have like oily skin or anything like that because it does not have oil. For foundation, I'm using the new Fenty Beauty foundation. This is a semi-matte finish and it does feel really light on the skin. The reason... Y'all gonna let me do this? I feel like I would love this foundation for any time of the year because it really does feel so light on the skin. It does not feel like you have foundation on, and it is so thin. You probably can't tell from all the way over there, but it is a very thin formula and it provides that nice medium to full coverage that I feel like during the fall and winter times I kind of want. You're definitely gonna want to grab your favorite foundation for your everyday look. That is not the time to be going all Dexter's Laboratory and testing out random shit. Just make sure that under your foundation, whether you wear a matte foundation, a dewy foundation, or whatever, make sure your skin is hydrated because fall and winter time is notorious for drying out your skin, whether you have dry skin or oily skin. But if you have dry skin, your ass better be hydrated as hell, because if not, RIP. Yesterday, the mirror that I normally have right here to kind of like check that the situation is not looking crazy, because it does have like a shadow on this side, completely shattered yesterday. I picked it up and it just fell on the floor, so I had to go buy a new one today. So I went to Marshall's and I bought a new one, but then I also bought a couple of things. I bought this shirt, which is like a really pretty mint green blouse. And then I bought this other lipstick from Bite Beauty. And it's like such a beautiful plummy purple. And I thought that it would really go with this green. And it kind of goes with like the fall vibe. Now that we have our foundation blended in, we're going to do a little bit of concealing and brightening. Lately, I've been into not going super heavy on the concealer. So I kind of just concentrated on the inner corners of my eye because I do have hollow under eyes. I don't know, I just have like those two lines there. So like if I go like this or like this certain angles, it makes it look dark even though there is no darkness. But I'm using this really small foundation brush to kind of tap in the product because I want the most coverage possible. Usually blending things in with a brush gives a more full coverage look and it doesn't absorb too much, but when you use a sponge it kind of takes away some of your shit. Now I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I have not used this in a long time, guys, but let me tell you why. This is why I usually keep it at home, because it is destroyed. Look at this, it's hanging on by a literal thread. Like the top doesn't even like screw on. I have a top on it for like no reason basically. So I just kind of keep this at home because I don't know, it's just safer here, okay? It's safer here. This brush is sold as a small contour brush, but like, I don't know. It's just me, for the most part, I don't really like a precise contour. Well, not that I don't like a precise contour, I do, but it's just like, I usually just kind of like a very blown out bronze look. I don't go for a precise contour, that's the right wording. I don't usually go for a precise contour. So I normally don't buy like little brushes like this for the purpose. I saw this and I was like, this would fit perfect under my eye. And look, it literally is perfection under the eye. Why are you snoring? Did you see her? She had she had my sponge in her mouth. Do you guys know how many sponges I have bought and because of this one? Yeah, you. That's why I don't buy beauty blenders anymore, guys. That's literally why. I'm glad that was on camera. That's why I don't buy beauty blenders anymore, because I used to buy beauty blenders and then I was like, what is the freaking point? These dogs are always eating them. I hope it's not too distracting. I hope you guys kind of like it. Me hanging out with my doggies. I love my dogs. All right, now that we've set the under eyes and we've set our eyelid, let's warm up the face. Now I'm gonna use the Huge. Are you surprised? No, you're not. I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to add a little color to this pale ass face. I don't self-tan. I mean, I'm a very curious person, so I might one day like just hop on that train and just like do that. What is that called? Like my loving tan, I don't know, some shit. You know that tan all like YouTubers use? I might one day be intrigued and go for it, but I don't self-tan. So I'm always a pale monkey. So I always have to like bronze up the face and all that stuff. Even in the summertime, like, how do I live in Miami? Like, I am an insult to this poisonous city. No, seriously, I'm an insult to Miami because I am never tan. Like, I don't go to the beach. I love the beach, but I don't go. What's wrong? Come. You wanna talk to them? Come. It's okay, don't be shy. Say, hi, I got a haircut. That's why I look so weird. She's usually furry like the other one, but she got a haircut. Her and the boy got a haircut. And then Naki, and then I have 4 dogs. So we take them to shower 2 by 2 because usually my mom goes very early in the morning and she can't take all of them because then she would go crazy. So how's it going? Oh, what are you going? I think I'm warmed up enough. For an everyday look, like I don't contour. Who's gonna contour I mean, you guys out there that contour every day, like, I look up to people like you. Me, we'll do a little bronze and I'm ready to go. So I usually add some illuminating drops on the high points of my cheekbones and then I'll go and highlight with powder over that. But I like usually forget because you're supposed to put this on before you put any powder, and I literally have my under eye set. I have bronzer, I have all that stuff. So we're gonna risk it for the biscuit and I am just going to go for it anyways. It's gonna be a little tougher to blend out, so just letting you know. Put cream and liquid under powder, not over, because then it's gonna be a bit of a mish. Look, I'm tapping off the excess. I'm an idiot. So with this foundation, you can use your fingers, but I'm bougie, so I'm using the foundation brush and I'm just kind of gonna work that in. I'm gonna bring it under the brow. You want to work fast because usually these like liquid drops tend to dry quickly and you don't want any harsh lines or anything like that. Look at that. It just adds such a pretty glow. If you have dry skin, you can leave creams or liquids as is and you won't need to set them. Unless you're going somewhere that you're gonna be like sweating, or you live in Miami that's literally hot as balls even in the winter. But if you do have oily skin, you will want to set this because it will not stay like this. It will come off. Now I'm gonna fill in my brows. I'm using my NYX micro brow pencil. Okay, now we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. For an everyday look, I like to use just one eyeshadow, and I normally go for a very like neutral light brown, like this one. This is from Carly Bible's first palette. This is not from the deluxe edition. I believe this color is in the deluxe edition, but I'm not sure. And it's very nice. It's a very pretty color to kind of do like a wash across the eyelid. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm picking it up with a fluffy brush. This brush doesn't have like a little taper on the top. It's kind of just even all around. So it'll kind of help us just disperse the color evenly for a very like blown out look. I'm going to start working that color very low into the crease and then just washing it all over the eyelid. This doesn't take any special technique. You kind of just buff it all over the lid, all over the crease. But I'm starting out very low into the crease, and then gradually I'll just go blending it up so it can just kind of be blown out. You can build this color up to whatever intensity you want, and you can use any color that you feel comfortable using. I just feel like a very neutral light brown is very nice and universal and looks really pretty for just a nice color on the eyelid. And I don't build it up more than that. I probably go into the pan maybe like twice and that's it. So now I'm blending it in up into higher part of the crease. The crease is this part right here. Right there, which is usually where your eye creases, and that's where you put transition shades and all that stuff. So this is your eyelid, this is your brow bone, this is the crease area. Now I usually go into a very, very dark brown. This is like a very black brown, almost like with a gray undertone. I'm gonna go into that, and I'm going to grab this very tight definer brush. This is the Morphe M432, and I'm just gonna press it into the lash line just to make my lash line look a little bit fuller, so when I put mascara and all that stuff. Now with any pencil brush, I usually just go into that same color that I first used, and I just do a little wash of color under the eye. Now I grab a brown eyeliner and I'm gonna just line the waterline. I like brown because it's not as harsh as black eyeliners, and since I have brown eyes, I like the way it looks. It looks really pretty. Now I'm just curling my lashes to give them a little bit of volume and length. If you have like already really bomb lashes, you may not need to curl your lashes. And also, if you have watery eyes, never not use a waterproof mascara. I'm using the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal. This is my favorite mascara. That with the combination of curling my lashes, I feel like it looks so pretty. I like starting at the base and kind of just wiggling it all the way up. When you start your mascara at the base and wiggle it up, it makes the base of your lashes look a lot darker, so it looks like if you got some eyeliner. So there's like a little tip and trick for you if you don't feel like wearing any eyeliner or anything like that. Now you know. For highlighter today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Candlelight Glow. I used to wear this highlighter all the time. I prefer to use this type of highlighter with a brush that's a little more densely packed, because I like the way it distributes the color versus like a fan brush that kind of like sweeps it everywhere. I like this one because it kind of like, I don't know, it like concentrates the color, and I like that. Woo, girl. That looks beautiful. Bring it up to my temples because I'm extra. Put some here on top of my brow bone. I like this part highlighted. When I like smile, this highlight is so beautiful. So beautiful. I cannot believe that I haven't reached for it more lately. It's like, as I go buying new products and trying new things, it's like I go forgetting about the ones that were there for me since day one. This was one of the first highlighters I ever bought at Sephora. I'm putting some, just like literally brushing it over. It doesn't have to be precise or anything. Under the brow bone, just for a nice brow bone highlight. Who am I if I don't add a little bit of highlight on the shoulders? I honestly don't have plans today besides pick up my sister from work, and is that one showing? Yeah. And take her cell phone to get fixed because she literally dropped it and shattered it. And yeah, edit. That's it. But my shoulder highlight has to be popping. Now I'm gonna set everything before putting on my lipstick. I normally set my face before putting mascara on too, because since my eyes are hooded, the mascara will be wet and it'll kind of like touch the top of my lid. So if your eyes are hooded, keep that in mind. You may want to set your face before putting mascara on, but I forgot, so whatever. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can kind of like see the look more up close. Okay, so I'm gonna use a Bite Beauty lipstick. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, like pretty plummy, purpley color. It's giving me super fall vibes. This is from their matte cream lipstick in the color Barberry. How about the color Barberry? Since I can't afford Burberry, might as well settle for Barberry. I'm gonna use this Urban Decay Glide On Lip Pencil in the color Envious. It is a literal perfect match. I was gonna use a brown lip liner because it would warm it up. You know what show I've been obsessed with lately? I've been obsessed with the show Young and Hungry. I finished the Bold Type, and then I used to watch Young and Hungry, but then I kind of like left it halfway, and then now I'm getting back into it. I'm like, I'm obsessed with this show. We are donezo. What do you guys think? Do you like my everyday fall makeup look? I hope you guys do. It is very simple, like I said at the beginning, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. As always, I will have all the products I have on my face in the description box below. My socials are also down there in case you want to give me a little follow, see what I'm up to all the time, stalk me. I don't know, actually don't stalk me. Don't stalk me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful people, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.